Hey there, beautiful souls. I really hope you are enjoying your summer, and today I'm going to make a reading regarding the month of July. I know I'm a bit late, but this is the first day of July, so still there are enough more days that you can enjoy. You can see how my tarot predictions will go. And I will try to keep it simple. I will use the Green Witch Oracle for the pick-up pile, and I will use actually I have two new decks that I'm going to use. The Wild and Unknown Tarot, which I haven't used in this channel yet, and the Karma cards, which have a lot to do with astrology. So yeah, let's start July with some fresh fruits and vegetables and see which one is going to represent the piles between which you can choose. So for pile number one we have, just bear with me until I pick a card. For pile number one we have strawberry. Okay. For pile number two we have orange. Okay. Orange is not a summer fruit. Strawberry, I think, is a summer fruit, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see which fruit or vegetable is going to represent pile number three. Oh, it's neither fruit nor vegetable, it's thyme. Okay. I hope I pronounced it correct. So I will give you a few seconds in order for you to just focus and use your intuition and just pick the card that attracts you the most, which will lead you towards your reading. So I'll meet you in your readings. Hello there, pal number one, for those of you who have chosen the strawberry. So the strawberry is saying to you agreement, and we have the sign of Libra. We also have feather here, which is like writing feather. What I'm sensing from this card is that for the month of July, you are going to agree on something. You are going to make amends or just come into agreement with someone or something. But I'm sensing that you are going to act a bit more diplomatic. You are going to make some kind of peace with something, or you are just going to make some, or maybe you are going to write down things, write down some letters or some important emails in order to just bring together two opposing parts or something like this. But I'm really sensing something like peacemaking here with someone, or just making peace with some kind of situation. And also I'm sensing that this is the beginning of something, not the, like, you might be set in the beginning of something this month, because on this card we have two strawberries and we have one that is still a flower, that it's still about to grow. So I'm really sensing that you might set the beginning of something that still has potential to grow, and I really feel like you are making some kind of diplomatic move, or you're making some kind of compromises. You are getting into agreement with someone regarding something. So first I'm going to start with the karma cards, just to get some main messages about the month of July. Then I'm going to use the tarot cards in order to get into specific aspects in your life regarding the month of July, and these aspects are your love life and your professional life. So let's first start with the general messages regarding the month of July. These cards actually have two sides. They have reversed kind of meaning, and well, they have just different messages on the different sides, and I find them quite interesting. The pictures are, well, they don't have any spectacular pictures. I usually get messages mostly from the pictures, but yeah, these are astrology based cards. So let's see, what are the main focuses for you in the month of July? Please, Spirit, give us some main focuses for the month of July for the people who have chosen the strawberry. What we need to know. We have the sun. Okay. The message is creation of gaining of respect for or from things brought to life or lights. Okay. So this card indicates some kind of creation, just like I told you with the strawberry. This month might set the beginning of something. And having the sun as a planet, I sense some kind of positivity from this card. I sense some kind of well, maybe you might enjoy your summer, maybe you might have good emotions, maybe you might set the beginning of something, because definitely here I sense something like a beginning. You might start something new, or you might come up with some kind of new ideas, or something that just lightens you up, lightens up that inner light within you. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, give us more information about the people who have chosen the strawberry. What is about to come in their lives in the month of July? What we need to know. Also, this card, just looking at it, I mean, just looking at the picture, it feels a bit like theater. It's like having two heads, one sad and one happy, although the expression is quite the same. It just looked from a different angle. There isn't sad or happy. They are all the same. But it's like it has some kind of a mysterious smile, like not complete smile, but not sadness as well. It's like some kind of a neutral position, which might indicate, I mean, also it might indicate that you are about to bring balance to something. Because also from this card there is Libra energy on it, and there is like balancing things out. So maybe you are going to find balance of something which is going to bring more peace into your life during the month of July, sorry. Please, Spirit, give us more information about the July of the people who have chosen the strawberry. We have Mars. Okay, for now we have planets. Mars, energize, confront, force yourself to. And here we have somebody that is like ready for war. Well, you have planets that are, well, at least the sun is associated with fire energy. Mars also is fire energy, but it's more like fire energy that might lead towards, or in general, I sense a lot of active energy for you during the month of July. You are going to be activated to something. Mars indicates a lot of movement, indicates a lot of passion, a lot of drive. And I mean, here it says energize, confront. So maybe if there is something that you need to confront during the month of July, maybe you are going to gain courage to confront your fears or something that has been bothering you before. And also it says force yourself to. So maybe some of you have been delaying something. Maybe some of you have been trying to postpone something, and just because you were not having the courage to just step forward and do it. And having this card, it wants to indicate that you are going to make some kind of move. You are going to confront some kind of fears. You are going to have energy for it. And indeed, from this card, I sense a lot of energy, I sense a lot of power. And both, I mean, Sun and Mars, they have fire energy, which has a lot to do with drive, with inner passion. And also you might just enjoy the good weather. I mean, if you are not living in a country like the Netherlands, where I am located, you might enjoy the good weather. But yeah, in general, I sense a lot of fire energy, a lot of active energy, and also I sense balance for you during the month of July. Let's see what else we are going to find out. Please, Spirit, give us more information about the month of July for the people who have chosen the strawberry. What we need to know. we have Mercury, communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. Okay, this is quite interesting because until now we are getting only planets from this deck and there are not only planets, there are astrological signs, there are astrological houses, but until now we get only planets. And now we get Mercury. Mercury, it wants to say to communication, analyzing something and listening to your mind, just listening to the ideas that you have within you. So indeed here I'm sensing that you're about to communicate with someone. Some kind of important communication is awaiting for you in the month of July. If you are waiting for some kind of communication with someone, you are going to receive that communication. And I mean, you can see in this card that it's like they are like seismic twins. No, not exactly, but it's like their brains are like melting into one. So there will be some kind of honest communication here. That's what I'm sensing. And I mean, the overall energy that I sensed with the strawberry is that there is some kind of agreement. There is some kind of finding balance. So during the month of July, I sense that you might make some kind of communication that you have been delaying for a while now. It might happen in the month of July, and I also sense that it's going to be honest, because the cards that we have up until now indicate some kind of honesty, because we have Mars, which will give you courage to just say what you want to say. And also we have the Sun, which indicates some kind of positivity, and as I mentioned to you with that picture, I sense some kind of balance between emotions. So indeed I'm sensing some kind of important communication that is coming in the month of July. It could be anything. I mean, for the different people it's going to resonate in a different way. I mean, this is a collective reading, so maybe some of you are going to have some kind of a job interview, or maybe some of you are waiting for a communication from a loved one or from a person that you have had some kind of feelings towards, but things were a bit messy. It will resonate in a different way for the different people who have chosen this pile. So let's see what else we need to know about the month of July. Please, Spirit, give us one more card that will indicate the important things for the month of July for everyone who have chosen the strawberry. What we need to know. We have in the second house, patiently, what you want, get what you need. Okay, so the second house has a lot to do with money and value. And as I mentioned before, maybe some of you are going to talk, I mean, you are going to have some kind of a job interview or something regarding your professional life. But when I pulled that card, I actually sensed some kind of stability. I sense some kind of stability here, because the second house is associated with Taurus energy, and Taurus is a fixed sign, which indicates some kind of stability. And actually, another thing that just came to my mind is that Taurus is also associated with values, with the way you see yourself, with how you value yourself, your self-appreciation. So since for some of you there will be some kind of very important conversation coming in the month of July, I feel like you are going to put out your values, you are going to honor yourself, and you are going to stick to your values. You are going to just stay true to who you are, stay true to your values. And yeah, this is the energy I'm feeling from the cards that came out. I really think that some of you are going to have some kind of a very important conversation that is waiting for you in the month of July. And this conversation might make you value yourself better, might make you just trust your instincts. And also, I feel like you are going to be very honest in this conversation, because we have Mars, which will give you courage to just say your truth. And also there will be some kind of balance. These are the energies that came from this deck. So now we are going to take a look at specific aspects of your life. This is the first time when I'm using this tarot deck for reading. Well, I have just used it for some other things. I mean, when somebody asks me something or when I want to check something, but I've never used it officially for a reading, so it is an official debut for this deck. And this one also with the karma cards, with the astrology. So let's see. Let's start first with your love life. What are the energies in July for your love life? Please, Spirit, give us information what we need to know for the love life of the people who have chosen the strawberry. Please give us information regarding their love lives in July. What we need to know as an energy. Okay, we have Three of Pentacles in reverse. And we have 10 of Pentacles again. I'm not sure if it's in reverse or upright. I think it's in reverse. Okay. And in the bottom we have the Mother of Cups. Okay, pile number 1. In your love life, things might be a bit confusing because we got double Earth energy here with these cards. And what I'm sensing from this card actually, this card normally wants to indicate teamwork, team spirit. And I mean, having those colors here, it reminds me of chakras, it reminds me of balancing chakras, and also having this mountain wants to indicate that team spirit is somehow climbing a mountain. So having this card in reverse position, we have that team spirit that is above that mountain. So maybe it's not that bad actually, having this card in reverse. I mean, within this depiction of tarot. Because, I mean, having this card upright, it's just what comes to me just by looking at the image. Normally this card wants to indicate some kind of conversation, some kind of cooperation and team spirit. But having this card upright might mean that there is this team here of pentacles that needs to climb that mountain that is high above. And having this card in reverse, I feel like it wants to indicate that the spirit is above the mountain. I mean, spirit is above the material. And this is actually what I sensed for this pile, that there will be some kind of important conversation coming up. And this conversation will be quite honest. I mean, the mountain might symbolize the difficulties between you and the person that you are going to communicate. Or if you are some kind of, well, this is specifically for your love life. For your professional life, I'm going to take other cards, but also I was going to mention about the interview version that I said in the beginning, but okay, let's not include it because this is specifically for the love life. Although for some of you, if there is some kind of an interview that you are passionate about and you feel like it's difficult, like a mountain that you need to climb, your honesty will be above that difficulty. Your honesty, your spirit, your light will shine above that difficulty. And having this card under the Three of Pentacles here, again in reverse position, well, to be honest, this card, whether it's upright or in reverse, I feel like it doesn't change much because it pretty much stays the same. The colors are the same, the pentacles are the same, nothing changes. So having this card in reverse position, Ten of Pentacles, well, normally the Ten of Pentacles wants to indicate completion, it wants to indicate full abundance. I don't know why my attention just falls on that small pentacle that is inside that big pentacle. Maybe it's just the center of something, maybe it just wants to indicate some kind of a balance, because I mean the card itself, you can see that there is like those things that go like target. It's like bullseye, you need to aim for the center in order to hit the right spot. And Definitely I'm sensing here that there will be some kind of conversation between you and another person, and this conversation will aim to find some kind of balance. And it could be also, mm, I mean, the conversation might be not just love related conversation. I mean, it might be just more like just explaining things, how things went on, why things went on like that. It might be a bit more healing conversation because we have earth energy here. And yeah, it's just grounding things, finding a way to ground things and finding some kind of balance because we have a lot of earth energy. And also here the colors, I mean, they are representing chakras, but what just got my attention is that the root chakra, it's hidden. I mean, the root chakra is with red color, but we have orange colors here, but the red color is like hidden here where the pentacle is. So maybe it wants to indicate that for your love life, you might aim to just find some kind of balance for the middle point in order to find that stability. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Mother of Cups. Well, within this depiction, we have a swan. And yeah, this one looks quite proud. There is something like stars around the swan. But having this card in reverse position, I feel like this card wants to say to you in general, just be careful with emotions. Don't let emotions interfere, because some of you might experience emotions like unbalanced kind of emotions. And I mean, having this earth energy here wants to say to you, just stay grounded. I mean, something is going to happen in your love life as a conversation or as a discussion, which has some kind of solid energy. But also there is some kind of tendency for emotional instability. So this card wants to say to you, just watch out for your emotions and focus on balance. Because what I'm sensing from these cards here is some kind of balance in your love life. Or maybe just, I mean, it depends what your situation is. This is a collective reading. But as a general message here, I feel like in July, you are going to find some kind of balance in your love life. Either you are going to like, well, maybe not all of you is going to meet someone, but I sense that most of you are going to have honest conversation with someone. And even if there is no such a thing with a conversation, then the cards, the energy of the cards wants to indicate balance, finding some kind of balance, finding some kind of grounded energy, and a bit pushing the feelings and emotions aside and just thinking in a clear way. All right, let's move to the next topic, which is your professional life. Please, Spirit, give us information. Actually, let's take one more card about your love life. I'm curious here because it's a bit interesting with these cards. So please, Spirit, give us one more clue about the love life of the people who have chosen the strawberry. What we need to know more about their love life in July. What is coming in their love life in July? Another reverse card. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is actually good news. And again, we have the Mother of Cups, which is Queen of Cups, but this time she's in upright position. Okay, well, you know, when a card wants to come in a certain way, it comes in a certain way, regardless of what I do. So, I mean, this card was in reverse position just before the shuffle, and now it is in upright position. So, we have the Seven of Swords here, which wants to indicate, I mean, the Seven of Swords in reverse wants to indicate that Indeed, for some of you, I think in the past there was some kind of a situation that was unclear, something that felt unfair, someone was hiding. I mean, you can see this fox that is looking at you with one eye, pretending to be sleeping or pretending to be like, I don't know, maybe just hiding. But it's looking at you with one eye, and at the same time, it's hiding some kind of a sword under its tail. So something was hidden from you. Someone was playing some kind of tricks on you. Someone was trying to be cheeky or just trying to maybe hide their feelings, maybe hide their true intentions. But having this card in reverse position wants to indicate that you are going to catch that thief, you are going to catch that deceit, you are going to find the truth. And this is going to feel quite liberating because we have the Mother of Cups in upright position this time. So things might start in the beginning a bit like confusing. They might require a bit more grounding, a bit more finding your balance. But then there will be some kind of revelation here. Someone is going to be honest with you and you are going to see through their masks. And then the emotional balance is going to come into your life. You're going to feel much more stable on emotional level regarding your love life. All right, let's move forward with your professional life. Please, Spirit, give us information what we need to expect for the professional life of the people who have chosen the strawberry. What we need to know about their professional life in July. We have the Son of Swords. Okay. And we have the Empress in reverse position. And in the bottom we have Justice in reverse position. Okay, this is quite interesting here. So, in your professional life, in July, I feel like some of you might rush forwards because we have that owl which is holding a sword, and the Son of Swords represents the Knight of Swords in traditional tarots. The Knight of Swords is quite determined. He's moving quite fast. And in your professional life, I feel like some of you might be quite energized. I mean, we had the Mars card for the month of July for you. So I feel like some of you will be full of energy and just move around and have a lot of determination as well. But I'm also sensing making mistakes from hastiness, from being too hasty. Because, I mean, I see this bird that is flying quite determined. Usually the owl is a symbol of wisdom, and it's a smart bird. It's a bird that usually you can see during the night times. I mean, it's hunting during the night. So there might be some kind of secrecy here in your professional life as well. But yeah, I see this bird quite determined, flying towards something. But the card that is under this bird, under this Knight of Swords, is the Empress, which is in reverse position. And the Empress in reverse position wants to indicate that something is feeling like upside down. There might be mistakes caused due to hastiness. There might be something might not be going quite well. You might have a lot of determination, even though things are feeling like they don't have much fruitful ground. It's like in your professional life at the moment, things might not be that promising, at least at the moment. I mean, for the different people, it's going to resonate in a different way, but the overall energy, it wants to indicate that now might not be the right season or maybe not the right time to create something in your professional life. I mean, it's month of July. Maybe some of you just want to rest a bit more because we have the Empress card, which is in reverse position. which can always turn around and get in upright position. So maybe now it's not the period to just focus too much on your work because it's summer. Maybe it's better to just rest and take your time. And I just want to take a look at this Empress. Well, there are like red and yellow and red and purple kind of colors on this tree, which leads me towards the root chakra and the crown chakra, which is quite interesting because we have the first chakra and the last chakra. Also, we have a moon on this card, which wants to indicate some kind of emotions, but it's a crescent moon, it's not a full moon, so the emotions are not that strong, but still there are some kind of emotions. Well, actually what I'm feeling here is that maybe at your workplace or at your business or whatever you are doing for earning money professionally, you might be quite active or you might have some kind of ideas. You might be determined, but there isn't that much place where you can apply those ideas, at least at the moment. And also taking a look at the card that is in the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice in reverse, which wants to indicate that something as a general idea is not might not be going in your favor, because the Justice wants to indicate some kind of support from the universe, some kind of fair way to deal with things. And since this card come in reverse position, I'm sensing that something might not be just at the moment, might not be feeling like it's working on your favor, at least during the month of July, which might change anytime. But having this depiction of the Justice card, we have two cats, black and white cat. Cats usually are depicted with independence. They are related to independence. And we have something like yin yang here, because we have black and white, dark and light, and we have one sword. So it's like something in your workplace might be out of balance, because we have these cards in reverse position. And maybe some of you might want to be more independent in your workplace. Maybe some of you feel like you are doing too much on your own, and maybe it feels like you are the one who is taking all the responsibility and you are just working yourself out, because we have here that Son of Swords who is flying around determined, and it just feels unfair with the Justice card in reverse position. Well, it came quite interesting. It will resonate in a different way for the different people who are watching this, because it's a collective reading, but for most of you, I feel like now is not the best time to focus on your career or your professional life, because things are not going that well. There is something going on that just doesn't feel right, at least at the moment. At least at the moment, things are not going to go much in the favor the way you want it. Okay, let's take one more card, because it's kind of confusing for me. Please, Spirit, give us one more card to clarify the situation. What we need to know about the professional life of the people who have chosen the strawberry. Two of Swords in reverse position. Okay, that's quite interesting. And in the bottom we have the Father of Swords, which is the King of Swords in reverse position. Okay, that's quite interesting here. So the Two of Swords normally indicate hesitation. Normally the Two of Swords indicate some kind of clouded mind, something that you are not able to see. And I feel like some of you might be experiencing this in your workplace or in your career, or some of you might be hesitating about something. But since this card came in reverse position, I feel like you are about to stop with hesitations. You are about to see things in a more clear way, because we have the sword energy here, which wants to indicate some kind of clarity of mind, clarity of perception, clarity of ideas. You might get some kind of clear ideas regarding your workplace or your work position or your business also, depending on what situation you are. But having the king of the father of swords here in reverse position, again we have that owl that is looking straight at us, and it looks a bit strict, like it's saying to you, you need to learn something, you need to learn some kind of lessons. And it's holding that sword, which has again rainbow-like colors, which wants to indicate some kind of positivity, some kind of completion. Yeah, actually I just associate it with all the chakras, like balancing all the chakras. And since we have this card in reverse position in the bottom of the deck, as a general energy, it wants to indicate to you that there are still things that needs to be balanced in your professional life. There is some kind of knowledge that you might not be aware of. And also I just remember that the justice card that was there before that, it also had a sword, which wants to indicate with maybe some of you need to cut something in your work, in your professional life. Not literally cut something, but saying that you might need to just limit something, or just get rid of something that is not serving you in your professional life. But yeah, these are the energies for the month of July regarding your professional life. So it will change probably next month, but now things are a bit trying to find its place, trying to balance things. And this card wants to say to you that there is something that you don't know yet. There is something that you don't see that clear yet. You might have some kind of a idea or something. You might see things in a better way, but still you are not seeing the complete truth here. There is still more to the picture, which might be revealed later. So this was your reading, pal number 1. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can find it and benefit from it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your support is really helping me grow, and I really appreciate having you on my channel. So that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Wish you a really nice summer, and I hope to see you again. Bye! Hello there, pal number 2. For those of you who have chosen the orange, let's take a look at the orange. The orange is saying to you energy, and indeed from this card I sense a lot of energy, a lot of passion, because it has the orange color, which is associated with the sacral chakra, which is like involved with creativity. Also it has a lot of sexual energy, so it's summer, so it could involve some kind of sexual energy as well. We have Virgo sign here, which indicates work, or just not work, but organizing things, putting things together. We have this thing cauldron, which involves making magic, or just putting things together and mixing things together in order to make potions. So it might also involve, like, during the month of July, you might be trying to put things together in order to make something complete in your life. And also I just noticed that there is a little sun symbol here in this card, which actually it has something like a tear. It's either too hot for that sun. Some of you might be feeling literally too hot from the weather, or there is something that is bothering that sun. There is something that is making that sun cry. Something that, yeah, we are about to see this with the other cards. But just from this one card, I'm sensing a lot of things for your upcoming month of July. There will be a lot of energy, there will be a lot of passion. Some of you might have fun sexual encounters because we have that orange color here. So yeah, let's take a look at the other cards and see what we are going to get. We have, I'm going to use my astrology karma cards and see what messages we are going to get in general for the month of July for you. Just bear with me until I shuffle them, because they have reversed messages as well. Okay. So please, Spirit, tell us what we need to know about the month of July for the people who have chosen the orange. What we need to know. Another thing that just came to me, we have Virgo energy here. The card is saying energy and we have Virgo. So maybe some of you are going to focus a lot on health and exercise, fitness or something. Something that has to do with lifestyle, something that has something to do with healthy diet or something like that. Okay, please, Spirit, give us more information about the month of July. What we need to know for the people who have chosen the orange. I just noticed that I repeated the word something so many times. I hope I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. So, we have the second house, which wants to say to you patiently what you want, get what you need. And also we have those coins here. So, what I'm getting from this card, regardless what you have on your second house, it wants to indicate that your house of values will be active during this month of July. Your house of self-value as well. Maybe some of you might be trying to do something in order to earn more money, or literally I feel like some of you are going to receive something that you've been patiently waiting for, because here we have on top the word patiently, and we have that thing with money here. So I definitely feel like some of you are going to appreciate yourself more during this month. And also I'm just noticing this green color here, yellow and green color, which I associate with the heart chakra and with the solar plexus chakra. So I feel like some of you are going to gain more respect towards the matters of your heart. Some of you will be just more protective, or just know your values, know your it's like having that idea in your mind and not settling for something less than what you know that you deserve. This is what I'm sensing from this card, that you are going to just focus on the things that you deserve, the things that are matching your values. You are not going to settle for something that is less. All right, let's take some more cards. We have in Aquarius, genius to experiment with, the discoveries of resulting from the eccentricity of in Aquarius. Okay, so here with the Aquarius cards, indeed I sense some kind of innovation. I sense some kind of new ideas that are coming in the month of July. And yeah, just taking a look at this card, I sense a lot of mind power. Just looking at these colors here, I sense a lot of mind power and thinking about new things, thinking about new ideas, or just coming up with something. Also, I sense transformation from this card. And also some of you might be indeed coming up with something new, because I see that person that is carrying that thing full of water, and we have it in the reverse position as well. Well, I definitely feel like you are going to come up with something new here. You are going to come up with some kind of a new idea that might be transformative in your life. Sorry for the camera shake. Also, Aquarius might be important in your charts. I haven't checked the astrology charts lately, but I think, oh yeah, now that I mention it, I think Saturn is going retrograde in Aquarius. So this might affect you. This might really affect you because Saturn in Aquarius, it is changing some kind of structures. Actually, in Aquarius, it is building some kind of structures. And since it is in reverse, I feel like it is going to focus its energy even harder on that aspect, like rebuilding something. So I don't know in which house you have Aquarius, but something important is going on in your Aquarius house, in your Aquarius aspect of your birth chart. All right, let's take some more cards. Please, Spirit, give us more information. What we need to know about the month of July for the people who have chosen the orange. We have in the 9th house spiritual values, long range thinking or travel. What is to be shared? Okay. So again, here we have something to do with ideas, because we have those balloons that are going above the earth, that are flying above the earth, and we have spiritual values, long range thinking or travel. Some of you might need to travel to places. Some of you might need to make some kind of travel in July that might be important, that might help you just enrich your horizons, enrich the way you think and see things. But also, what I'm sensing here in the 9th house, some of you might indeed having the Aquarius energy. You might discover something new that that might help you see things from a different perspective, something new that might help you, like, not educate yourself, but like grow in your perception, grow in your ideas, just grow in the way you see and understand things, something that will just help you see things from a bigger picture, something that will have that aha-like kind of moment, that it will just come into you as an idea, and you will be like realizing something. Yeah, actually, this is what I sense from this card, that you are going to gain some kind of new idea, something that will enrich you. Please, Spirit, give us one more card regarding the month of July. What we need to know about the month of July for the people who have chosen the orange. We have in the 10th house responsibility, responsibly, success, become a person of power and status in the 10th house. Okay, so the 10th house, it just came into my mind that the 10th house usually has something to do with Capricorn, and the ruler of Capricorn is Saturn, which I told you that Saturn is in Aquarius, and it's retrograde. So I was not planning to talk that much about astrology, apologies for that. But what I'm sensing here, that something important is going on for you in the month of July, something very important, because we have the 9th house, which is like seeing values, seeing things from a higher picture. It might also indicate some kind of travel. Then we have the 10th house, which is like the highest point in your birth chart, which is indicates some kind of success. And also we have Aquarius, which pretty much wants to say something regarding some kind of a new idea, some kind of innovation, some kind of a new energy. So the cards wants to indicate something quite important that is about to happen in the month of July for you. And I sense that it's more related for most of you probably with your professional life, because also we have this oh, sorry for the cards shaking. Also we have this coins here in the second house. So I feel like for some of you it will be something related in your professional life, while for the others I feel like there will be some kind of personal growth, some kind of personal transformation regarding your values, regarding the way you see or perceive things. And you are, in all cases, if you have chosen this pile, I feel like you are aiming towards the top, either towards the top of some kind of professional desires or towards the top of some kind of growth in your personal life in general. Alright, let's take a look at the specific aspects of your life for the month of July. Just going to shuffle the deck like this in order to just refresh the energy. Alright, so first we are starting with your love life. Please, spirits, give us information what we need to know about the love life of the people who have chosen the orange in the month of July. What are the energies for their love life? We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay. And we have the World cards. Okay. That's quite interesting here. So, having the Seven of Pentacles, it wants to indicate some kind of growth in your love life. Well, not literally growth, but something that is climbing. So, maybe if you are dating with someone, there is a potential for this to grow. There is potential this to go more serious, because we have Pentacle energy, which is earth energy, which is grounded energy. And also having the Emperor in reverse position here. Within this depiction of the Emperor, again I sense a bit more sturdy kind of earth kind of energy, because we have a tree. But since it came in reverse position, I feel like there are some kind of blockages here as well. There is some kind of fear. There is a bit lack of courage. So the general message here for your love life is that something has potential to grow. Something has potential to just evolve, but a bit slow. And it's going a bit slow because somebody here is lacking courage. Somebody is lacking well, somebody might be having self-doubts, or just some kind of issues that are not letting you fully to surrender to your love life. Or it's like progressing, but having a bit slower progress, because deep down you are pulling the brakes of something, because you don't want to go too fast, because you are afraid that you might crash into something if you are going too fast. This is what I'm sensing from the combination of these two cards. In this way they came. And having the World cards in the bottom of the deck, again I'm sensing positive energy from this card, because this card wants to say it's some kind of achievement. And normally having this card in the bottom of the deck wants to indicate that as general energy, things are going to go alright in your love life during the month of July. I don't sense something like drastic happening in your love life, but I sense that things are going into balance. And again we have something like flowers here in this card, which again indicates something that is growing, something that has potential to grow. So either you are going to yourself, you are going to realize things about yourself that will help you grow and also will impact your love life. Or in general, if you are dating someone, you might take things slow. This is what I'm sensing, that here things are going a bit slow, but there is potential to grow. There is some kind of positivity. Yeah, actually, this is what I'm sensing from this card. All right. Now let's move to your professional life. Please, Spirit, give us information what we need to know about the professional life in July, the people who have chosen the orange cards. What we need to know about their professional life in July. We have the star card, okay. Star card is Aquarius energy, and we have Aquarius here. And we have the Ace of Wands in, Ace of Wands in reverse. And in the bottom we have Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. And we have a snake on it. Okay. This is quite interesting because, as I mentioned, we have Aquarius energy. And having the star card wants to indicate some kind of positivity. Something is going on in a quite, maybe something might go even better than you expect in your professional life. But again, I don't sense some kind of a new beginning here. Here we are not talking about something new. Here we are talking about something that, having the Ace of Wands in reverse position doesn't indicate some kind of a new energy. It wants to indicate improving some kind of energy with the star card here. So in your professional life, something is going to improve. Something is going to improve. But at the same time, actually, this might indicate some kind of blocked new beginning because you have the Ace of Wands under the star card. But if you have had some kind of a new beginning that was somehow blocked or it just never happened, the star card above it wants to indicate that things might go even better than you expected. Something even better might happen in your professional life. But in general, the star card wants to indicate some kind of a positive energy regarding your professional life. For the different people, it's going to resonate in a different way because this is a collective tarot. But what I'm sensing here that either if you have business or you have job, here with the star card, it wants to indicate that there is promise for something better. There is promise for some kind of expansion here. And having the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, in the bottom of the deck, wants to indicate that as a general energy, here we have that snake, which indicates some kind of wisdom. And also these orange-like colors, they remind me of the orange here. I sense that in general, as a general energy, you are about to expand. Some of you indeed might travel. Some of you indeed might move somewhere. Because we have like the 9th house, which has that Sagittarius energy. And at the same time, we have the Son of Wands, which also I'm sensing Sagittarius energy from this card. Like getting to know new countries, getting to know new cultures, expanding your horizons. And definitely I feel like in your professional life, you might get some kind of a new knowledge, either some kind of training or something. But I sense learning something new, expanding your horizons. Improving what you already have. Alright, so these were your messages, pile number 2, for those of you who have chosen the orange card. If you enjoyed the reading, if you find it useful, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can reach it and get those insights. And also, feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really important for me. And yeah, that was it, pile number 2. I hope you have enjoyed the reading, and thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Wish you a really good summer. I hope the weather is much better where you are than where I am, because in the Netherlands the summer is like autumn and summer mixed together. So yeah, that was it. Hope to see you again. Bye! Hello there, pal number 3. For those of you who have chosen the Thyme is saying to you courage. And I definitely feel like those of you who have chosen this card, during the month of July you are going to be quite courageous. And my focus definitely is falling on that knife here. It's like you are gaining some kind of courage and you are cutting through something with that knife. I feel like some of you might cut through some kind of toxic relationships, but it doesn't have to be relationship. It will be some kind of maybe there are people around you, or maybe there is something around you that is not serving you. It might be some kind of a habit also. But I feel like you're going to gain some kind of power and some kind of courage in order to just move forward and cut all those things that are not serving you. And also we have Libra energy, which is like finding some kind of balance, finding some kind of compromise to something. And we have the fire here, the fire sign, which also indicates some kind of activation, some kind of moving forward, some kind of internal drive to just do the things you want to do. And the card number is 13, which is associated with change of situation, something that is being transformed, something that is changing. So having said all that, I feel like the energies for the month of July are quite interesting for you, pal number 3. Let's take a look at the karma cards and see what we are going to get as messages, and then we are going to move forward with the specific aspects of your life. I'm just going to shuffle like that because those cards have different meanings. They can come in reverse position as well. Well, the meanings are not reversed, but they have different words for, yeah, you'll see. Let's shuffle the deck first. Sorry for the interruption. I had to shuffle this deck multiple times because the cards were just slipping from my hands for some reason. Okay, let's try with a new attempt. I hope this time it's going to work. No. Okay, I'll try once again. And if it doesn't work, I will go in the old-fashioned way. It's just because the cards are not so many, and that's why it's a bit hard to just shuffle them like that. Okay, this time it was more successful. Okay, so please, Spirit, give us information. What we need to know about the month of July for everyone who has chosen the Thyme. What we need to know about the month of July. What we need to know is an energy. We have Jupiter. Okay, learn or teach, be positive about, grow and expand. Okay, that's quite interesting. Because Jupiter is a planet of expansion. Jupiter usually gives you like expansion that has no limit. And indeed, seeing this card, I sense some kind of limitless expansion. But also I sense some kind of a cheeky energy because, just take a look at this card. This side is smiling, but there is something creepy and cheeky in that smile. While this side is smiling in a more honest kind of way. And since we have it with the cheeky smile, I feel like something might grow in your life, but it might grow in a way that you might not see it from where it's coming. This is what I'm sensing from this card. Something that you were not believing that it's going to happen, something that you were not believing in, something that you completely have given up on, might come and show some kind of expansion. Something in your life might start growing in a way that that might come as a surprise to you. This is what I'm sensing from this card. And Jupiter in general wants to indicate some kind of positive energy. So This card is saying to you grow and expand, learn or teach. So some of you might learn something new as well. Some of you might gain more knowledge or just distribute your knowledge. But the overall sensation that I'm getting from this card is just growing, but a bit growing in some kind of unexpected way, something unexpected. This is what I'm sensing from this card. Because when it's like this, I sense more genuine kind of happiness. While when it's like this, I sense a bit more cheeky kind of happiness, something that you were not expecting, something that just strikes you by surprise, and you are quite happy about it still. Okay, let's see more. What we need to know about the people who have chosen pile number 3. What we need to know about their month of July. What is expecting them? We have Neptune. Okay. Inspire others with. Be prepared to sacrifice for. Yielding is the only way to. Okay. With the Neptune cards, here we are talking about some kind of aspirations. We are talking about some kind of dreams. I mean, you can see in this card that this man here, I mean, they are depicted together in reverse position as well. And what I notice is that their beard is like sea waves. So indeed there is some kind of magical energy here. There is like submerging into something. The general idea I'm sensing about the month of July is that some of you might be watching some kind of movies or just going to some kind of places or just feeling some kind of inspiration. It's like diving deep within your inspirations. This is the energy I'm sensing from the month of July. Or just having some kind of unrealistic moments in the summer, like maybe just meeting with people that are making you feel good, and it all feels like such a perfect moment that it feels unreal. This is what I'm sensing here. It's like something that is so good that feels like illusion. And also I just notice, I can't help myself but noticing that here there is something like a small heart. It's like a cave that has small hearts. It's like going within a heart. So I feel like some of you might dive deep into your feelings and emotions during this month. Some of you might get more in touch with your feelings and sensations. But combining Jupiter and Neptune, they are like the rulers of Pisces in, well, in old-fashioned astrology before Neptune was discovered. Jupiter was considered ruler of Pisces. But now we know that Neptune is a true ruler of Pisces. But in some astrologies, they consider both Jupiter and Neptune as rulers of Pisces. But in my opinion, I think Neptune is the true ruler of Pisces. But still, I mean, having these cards together, I sense some kind of Pisces energy here. I sense some kind of a dreamy kind of energy. It's like submerging in some kind of a magical world. So the energies are coming quite interesting. And I'm sorry, it just came to me just by looking at this hat of that Jupiter here. I mean, combining it together with Neptune, it feels like some kind of unrealistic vision here. I mean, Jupiter normally indicates some kind of expansion, some kind of growth, but combining this with that illusions and that dream world of Neptune, I feel like there is some kind of not imaginary growth, but there is some kind of growth in dreams, growth in visions. It's like having new ideas, but it's more like just in feeling inspired about something, and this is growing somehow. This is what I'm sensing from these two cards that are combining together. It's like just increased number of dreams, increased number of like some kind of illusions, or not illusions, but something that makes you go in some kind of different world and gives you peace, something that just takes you for a moment in some kind of a different dimension and just makes you feel relieved. This is what I'm sensing from these two cards. This is the energy that I get from these two cards together. Please, Spirit, give us more information about the month of July, what we are expecting for the people who have chosen the Thyme. We have Sun, demonstrate, act like leader, realize. Okay, so again we have a planet. Up until now we have 3 planets, and with the Sun card I sense some kind of creative energy. Indeed, I sense some kind of leadership as well, and some kind of courage. So maybe in the first half of the month, or the first 2 weeks, I sense a bit more dreamy kind of energy. It's like, yeah, as I mentioned, you are like submerged in some kind of dream world. You are like seeing things more from dream kind of perspective, or maybe going more deep within, or just getting more in touch with your aspirations, with your desires. But I feel like after that you are going to get more courageous kind of energy and get a bit more in some kind of leadership position, where you can just choose how to act and just prioritize the things that you find important in your life. And this kind of fits with the Thyme, because it says courage, and we have the knife here. It's like a small knife that cuts through the things. It's like you are cutting through the obstacles and making your way. And the Sun usually wants to indicate shining bright, like shining bright through the darkness, regardless how dark it is. Alright, let's take one more card. Please, Spirit, give us one more card regarding the people who have chosen the Thyme. What we need to know about their month of July. We have in Gemini. Okay. So we have some kind of Gemini energy here as well. It says information to explain, communications about, resulting from the fluctuations of. So with the Gemini energy, we are talking about some kind of mental energy here, some kind of communication indeed, and in general some kind of intellectual energy. This is what I'm sensing. It's like first in the first weeks of the month, you are a bit more in your internal world. You are more going deep within, and you are growing there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it might be a bit like not much active period in the first few weeks, but it is needed in order for you to grow and to realize things. And after that, you are coming out much more confident with the Sun card. And in Gemini, it's like getting some kind of a clear idea of what you want. It's like getting some kind of clear mind. Although talking about clear, just looking at this card, it feels a bit weird, because it's like an optical illusion here again. This deck is really interesting. It's like well, the pictures are really small, but they are quite interesting. It's like an optical illusion. It's like we have one person that is merging in one, but we see all the stages of this person merging into one. And what just came to me is that maybe some of you might just well, not connect with your higher self, but just it's like put yourself together, put all your thoughts together. It's like get some kind of extra support and gain some kind of clarity. It's like having that moment when you are just putting everything together and it all just comes to you out of sudden. This is what I'm feeling from the Gemini card here. So first there will be confusions, then there will be some kind of inner flare, inner fire that will lighten you up and give you courage, and then it feels like everything is coming together into one. You are realizing something, you're coming up with something. These are the energies that I'm getting for the month of July. So now let's proceed with the different aspects that we are going to take a look. First, I'm going to take a look at your love life, just like I did with the previous piles. Just bear with me until I shuffle the deck. Just going to shuffle like that in order to refresh the energy from the previous piles. Okay, so please, Spirit, give us information about the love life of the people who have chosen pile number 3, the Thyme. What we need to know about the love life of the people who have chosen the Thyme. We have the 6 of Cups. Okay, this is quite interesting. And we have the 10 of Cups. Oh wow. And in the bottom we have the this is 6 of Wands in reverse position. Okay, this is quite interesting here. So pile number 3, we are starting off with the 6 of Cups, which wants to indicate some kind of a deep-rooted situation that is not from now, situation that is from the past, definitely. And from this depiction of the past, it's like all those knits are coming together in order to form that tree. And I don't want to go rush and say the word soul contract, but I definitely sense some kind of update, some kind of well, something is going on with somebody that with whom you have soul contract. This is what I'm sensing from this card, because just seeing all those colorful things on the roots of this tree that are like merging together in order to form that tree, it's like you are kind of getting along with somebody from your soul family. This is what I'm sensing for your love life. It's like there is some kind of growth here, definitely. I mean, we had Jupiter, which was saying expansion. And in your love life, definitely I'm sensing some kind of growth. And definitely I'm sensing somebody from your soul family. It could be soulmate, it could be twin flame, it could be anyone that has something to do with your soul family. But I'm sensing something like 2 knits that are meeting together in order to form something more sturdy. It's like all those colors are like merging together in order to combine and form that tree, in order to bring the nutrients for that tree, which is quite interesting. And in the bottom, I mean, we have the 10 of Cups, which was, I mean, the picture is quite similar, as you can see, because all those cups are reflecting some kind of energy to each other. And this is one of the most positive cards in tarot. And in this tarot, it has a lot to do with chakras, I think, because it has all those colors. It has the rainbow colors, but I'm missing the purple, which is more transformative. I'm seeing all the others, but not purple, which has more to do with the third eye chakra, and also a bit more violet, which has to do with the crown chakra. But still, here what I'm sensing is some kind of complete happiness within your love life. Something is coming together, and it feels like it's coming together quite effortlessly. I mean, you can see that those things are being reflected the way they are supposed to. It's like there are small knits and the energy is running flowing completely free in those knits. And here also we have something quite similar. So in the month of July, what I can say about your love life, there will be a lot to do with someone from your soul family, or in general some kind of soul contract here. There will be a lot to do with that kind of person here in the month of July. And it seems like things are going to flow a bit more free here. And having the Six of Wands in reverse position, well, this is quite interesting because with this depiction of Six of Wands, you have a butterfly that is flying above those wands, which wants to indicate that the butterfly is flying above some kind of obstacles. This is a victory card. But having this card in reverse position, I see this butterfly that still going away from those obstacles, but it's like going down, it's like going in a different direction, which is a bit weird because as a general energy I'm sensing like well, normally when we are talking about soul contracts, about people from soul family or some kind of soul relations, for some of you it could be even twin flames, we are talking about some kind of turbulent situations. It's not always that stable, although here we saw that things are flowing quite alright. With the Six of Wands here in reverse position, I'm sensing like you might have some kind of hesitations as well. But things are being transformed because we have the butterfly. The butterfly symbolizes some kind of metamorphosis. It symbolizes some kind of transformation, which I also mentioned with the number 13 here. So I am definitely feeling like here something is transforming in your love life. And maybe that's why you are getting that dreamy kind of energy from Neptune and also from Jupiter. It's like, yeah, actually this is what I sensed. I wanted to say something for this card actually, specifically. This person looks like to me as if he's a bit high, as if he has taken something, this kind of cheeky smile he has. And combined with Neptune, which is illusions and dream world, well, this what came to me as a message, but I don't know how it will fit with your reading. But also another thing that might make sense here is that some of you might be like high on love, high on feelings and emotions, and there is some kind of energy like floating here. I mean, you feel like you're floating. I don't know how it's going to resonate for the different people, but definitely in the beginning of the month there is something a bit more dreamy kind of oriented for you, something that is a bit more idealistic, let's say. And yeah, indeed things are transforming in your love life. Things are transforming, and in the month of July, definitely I sense that you will do something with somebody from your soul family, someone with whom you have a rooted contract, rooted soul contract. All right, let's proceed. I just want to take a better look at this butterfly. I'm just concerned about the reverse way it came, because it feels like it is falling down from something. It's like it has been stuck here and it's been released somehow. But why is it going down? I will just take one more card. Please, Spirit, give us more information about that Six of Wands in reverse. What we need to know about this Six of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And in the bottom we have the Sun cards. Okay. This is quite positive, actually. because within this depiction of 10 of Pentacles, I feel like it doesn't matter much if it comes in reverse or in upright, because I mean, it is pretty much the same. We have all the pentacles here, we have all the colors here. It doesn't change anything. And this card wants to indicate full happiness. This card wants to indicate complete abundance. Something that is like too good to be true. Which is similar to the Jupiter energy that we have here, which is expansion. And having the Sun card in the bottom of the deck, I mean, what more can I say to this? It wants to indicate true happiness. I mean, you can see those birds that are flying around in those orange colors. Well, the cards want to indicate that there will be some kind of transformation with those Six of Wands in reverse, but that transformation will be for a good. That transformation will be in order to gain some kind of leadership, because the Six of Wands also indicates some kind of leadership. Since it is in reverse, it might indicate that there are some kind of problems with leadership, and somebody needs to gain confidence within this connection. But I mean, you can see yourself, the cards are quite positive here. There is nothing more I can say about your love life. Something major is going on. And also having Jupiter and Neptune together, it's like dream coming true. This is what I'm feeling. Quite interesting, pile number 3. Quite interesting. Okay, let's see what we need to expect for your professional life. I mean, I don't want to sugarcoat it, but the cards are coming in quite interesting way regarding your love life. And in general, month of July feels really interesting. I don't know what is going to happen, if it's going to resonate exactly the same way for everyone, but I feel like something big is going on here. Okay, please Spirit, give us more information about the professional life of the people who have chosen the Thyme. What we need to know about their professional life in July. What are the energies for their professional life in July? We have the Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and in the bottom we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is quite interesting again. Pile number 3, I don't know, maybe you have done some kind of a good karma or something, but I definitely sense some kind of a good energy coming in your way in the month of July. I really don't want to sugarcoat it, it's just the cards are indicating positivity, although not everything is that positive. Okay, let's start. We have the Two of Wands, and having those Two of Wands like this, it's like summoning something. This is what I'm sensing. It's like generating something and summoning it. This is for your professional life, which indicates some kind of plans, making plans about something or starting something that has been planned, and just having some kind of clarity of idea, clarity of how to act and how to move. And again, we have those rainbow colors, which are a bit more in tone here, not in circle. If it was in circle, I sense more stability, but if it's like more in horizontal placement, it's like, well, it's a bit different. Now that we are talking about it, it's like from spirituality, from the crown chakra colors, we are going more towards the root chakra colors. So here we are not talking much about spirituality, here we are talking more about stability. So I feel like for your professional life, you are pointing towards stability, you are pointing towards something solid and firm. You are striving for something more solid and something more firm, something more material. And having pentacles under it, well, pentacles are all about professional success, about material gain. But since the Seven of Pentacles came in reverse position, it wants to indicate that maybe the time for something is not up yet. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles wants to indicate that maybe some of you have an anxiety to grow a bit faster. Maybe some of you wants to have something to be done in a shorter period of time. Maybe some of you are expecting to gain some kind of success in a shorter period of time. But this just wants to indicate that something has not reached the time in order to grow. Something is existing more like a plan. Something is existing more like an idea. Something is more into its beginning stage. But there is big potential for success here. But at the same time, it feels like now is not exactly the time for it. But again, there is some kind of anxiety for the things to just happen. It's like somebody wants everything to happen in the right moment and in the right way they desire. But the card is saying that there is time for everything, so you should be patient. And having the Wheel of Fortune under this card, indeed, I'm sensing something that pretty much is meant to go the way it's supposed to go. Because again, we have those colors that are knitted on that circle-like things, which looks like some kind of a magical clock. And again, I'm sensing the perfect timing. It's like it's like there is something for your professional life as well that is supposed to go in a certain direction. There is something that is pretty much already predetermined. I mean, there is some kind of a higher goal, there is some kind of a higher calling for your professional life, which is supposed to go the way it is supposed to go. But maybe now might not be exactly the time, having the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. But the general idea wants to say that for you, there is some kind of a determined road in your professional life. And there is definitely something written in the stars for you in your professional life. And it's about time for it to come to material life. The messages for you are quite interesting, pile number 3. Definitely quite interesting. And we have the sun and the moon, which is again masculine and feminine energy. We have them in one card. I definitely here sense some kind of quite mysterious energy. It's like having soulmates, twin flames coming together and doing something together maybe. Because we have the sun and moon. And also we have the owl. The owl, it's like the bird of wisdom, which is like holding some kind of secret. For me, the way I see that owl here, I feel like the owl is holding some kind of secret. So it just wants to say to you, just wait. Just wait. When the time comes, you will be surprised. Quite interesting. Definitely. So this was your reading, pile number 3. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you find it useful, if you find it insightful, please don't hesitate to hit the like button so more people can benefit from it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really important for me. And also, I mean, keep it in mind that this is a collective reading. Just keep your intuition sharp in order to know what messages are meant for you. But as I mentioned, the overall energies from this pile, I sense them in quite mysterious and quite strong way. So I don't know how it's going to resonate within your love life and professional life and in life in general. But I sense some kind of positive and energy for the month of July, and I sense some kind of big shifts that are coming in your life. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. And I wish you a lovely summer. I hope the weather is much better where you are, because here where I am, the weather is like autumn. It changes all the time. That's how it is in the Netherlands. So, yeah, thank you very much again. We hope to see you again. Bye.